guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a two-part video. The first part is a message that I have for you guys, updating some updates for this channel, and then the second part is cleaning, decluttering, organizing my craft room for a fresh new start for the new year. So let's get started with the message, and then make sure you come back to watch the video. I will put a timestamp down below in the description box if you don't want to skip the message and just get into the cleaning, or if you want to just watch the message and not the cleaning. Well, hello my friends, and welcome. I want to start this video off by wishing you a very happy new year. Hope you guys had a wonderful time celebrating the holidays with family and friends. So if this is your first time stopping by, or if you are new to my channel in a recent month or 2 months ago, I wanted to take the time to introduce myself in case if you don't know who I am. My name is Sonja. I live in Ontario, Canada. I am a mother of two teenage young adults, a daughter who's 18 and my son who's 19. And I'm happily married to a guy named John, and I'm also a mother of two fur babies, very big fur babies. Duke, who is Bernese Newfie, and or Newfie Bernese, looks more like a Newf than a Bernese, and also a Bosnian Croatian Shepherd dog, or Tornjak, named Frank. They're both under the age of 2. Frankie just turned 1, and Duke will be 2 at the end of this month. So I have this channel that you're watching, which is a home channel, as well as DIY channel, cooking channel, and a lifestyle channel. They are all linked down below if you would like to check any of them out. So for this year, what to expect on this channel? Well, I will continue with my home decorate with me because you guys thoroughly enjoy those. So I am in January will be concentrating on my winter decor. This will be very it's not going to be very wintry. It will be just more of everyday decor that I like to use, but without the bright colors that maybe the spring and summer will bring. So we're going to be decorating the whole main floor, probably the master bedroom, as well as the rec room downstairs. I will also going to dive into spring cleaning towards the end of the month and into the February. There will be a little bit of Valentine's stuff, and then so on and so forth seasonally, but the big one will be the spring cleaning of the house, because I need it decluttered, and also spring clean, because you know it is what you do at the beginning of the year. I am following a Fly Lady system, so I will be starting off with that, and then I will continue it probably after the summer. I usually take the summer off as well as December off, but in all those other months I will be following that system. So make sure you stay tuned to check that out, and I also have a blog post on how I set all that up, so you can check that out, which will be linked down below. Now, also, we are supposed to be doing some pretty big renos in the house, so I wanted to take you along and share that as well. So lots of fun stuff coming your way, and I hope that you continue to watch my videos. And if this is your very first video that you're stopping by to watch, make sure you hit the subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss any of those. And I would like to thank you all for your continuing support, and I can't wait to share all the stuff that are coming your way. So here is the craft room. It's messy, but it's not as messy as it was a couple weeks ago. I did clean it up somewhat, just all the stuff, but I want to put all my Christmas stuff in one bin and put it away, and then I just want to sort a couple of those bins over there, label them a little bit better so it looks nicer. And then also I am thinking about replacing this table, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for this video or not, because the table that I have needs some lengths. So we'll see about that, because some of it doesn't depend on me. And then I also want to do something about the shelf and the wall behind, because that is where I sit down and sometimes do face-to-face videos. So I would like to have that background be a little bit nicer. So I'm going to pull some of the stuff out and then probably start with the shelf. I'm starting by just removing everything off of this shelf, because I want to create a bit of a backdrop for my face-to-face recording that I do before the videos, before each DIY video or other videos that I'm recording. And right now there is that pink insulation that you can see, and it just doesn't look very pretty. So I wanted to remove most of the stuff off, and also I'm going to be hanging up. I had some white curtains left over from my when I replaced my curtains in my master bedroom. I kept these because I was going to make pillows or whatnot with them, but I did really not like the material because it's kind of gets stuck together. But I was trying to figure out how I was going to attach this to the wall, because there's not a lot of areas where I can hang it or screw on a rod to hang it. So I had figured, I actually ended up using bungee cords to hang each curtain up, and then I had attached them with some clothespins together just at an end. And then I also did added a little S-hook to the wood that was there to hang it up. However, it was a little bit too long, and I couldn't reach it further into the corner, so I ended up just hooking it up to some the fan over there that's a working fan, and then I actually just taped it up with some packing tape on that side, and it seemed to be working so far. It hasn't come apart. And then I just pulled the curtain down behind it. I originally was going to paint this shelf, but this shelf is, and this is the reason why I was working over it. I was planning on moving it and just hanging up the curtain, but it is wedged. You can see in some of the other clips with some plumbing, because this is supposed to be a bathroom, so it is roughed in for a bathroom. So there is some plumbing, I think, where maybe the sink, I don't know whether it was the sink or a toilet was supposed to go on, and I had wedged this shelf behind it, so there was no way I was able to move the shelf without actually taking apart half the room, because I was thinking about painting it as well. I was thinking about maybe spray painting it with actual like a spray painting gun instead of actually painting it with the brush, but I think it's just going to stay this color since it's wedged in there, and it would be just way too much work to remove it, and I did not feel up to it to actually paint it with a brush. Then I had picked up some bins and just wrote craft number 1 through 4, just because I wanted this to look a little bit more neater behind me. And then I just added some of my DIY decor that I made, along with some greenery and things like that, just to make it look prettier. And then the shelves underneath, again, I went ahead and changed down some bins just so they all kind of match and look good together. And then the bottom shelf is just cloth bins, and all of these cloth bins are just like office stuff, paperwork that I need to keep, but I don't use or touch on regular basis. There's also some scrapbooking materials there as well. So I'm going to keep decluttering and organizing it and labeling it.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress, we can play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
And then once I was done with that cube shelf, I moved on to my other shelves. This is like my main shelf, which contains most of the supplies that I reach for all the time. And I just wanted to tidy them up and sort them a little bit better because they were all messy from 2 months of continuous crafting. So I just wanted to just make sure everything is in proper bins and relabel some of the bins because they weren't, and just things like that, and seeing if there's anything that I need to purge or get rid of.
Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dance into your favorite song.
I really do love when I see all these really pretty craft rooms with all the furniture matching and looking so pretty with the right proper bins and all that stuff. Unfortunately, for me, as much as I would love to have that, I think it's a waste of money at this time with all these shelves that I have on hand to be buying all the new shelves just so they match. The bins I had all because they were left over from toy storage and all of my resources that I had for running home daycare, so I did not want to go out and buy all the new bins. I did try to make them look kind of match as much as possible, but there is some mismatched of bins, but it is what works, and it is cost effective as well, and it works for me for crafting because it still keeps me organized, and it keeps supplies organized. Maybe it just doesn't look as pretty as some of those really neat craft rooms. Maybe one day.
Sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up. This is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too? Feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
So I did want to stack these cube shelves or whatever they're called on top of each other just to give me more space around the table.
Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that
So here it is, all done. Like I said, there wasn't a lot that I was changing. I did, however, move and put these two together. I think this just gives me more room behind me instead of having that cabinet over there. But I am loving the back shelf. I know that it doesn't necessarily function as a storage area on the top parts, but it kind of does too, because I do need to put this decor somewhere, so it's nicely displayed if I'm not using it in my home. And I will be changing this obviously seasonally as well, so the backdrop is nice. But I do like the way the curtain has turned out, because you're gonna be hopefully not seeing the top. I have to play around with the camera angle and see what you can see when I'm shooting it. And then here I just did all my I like to prep my crafts for like 2 weeks ahead, so I will be using those bins there. And then just a couple extra craft supplies, and then the bins down are more of like office stuff that I need to keep but have nowhere else to put. And then here I labeled everything, relabeled, kind of tried to make it look a little bit neater. Sure, it's not gonna stay this way, but I've got galvanized items, napkins, because I do craft a lot with napkins, just some floral things, and I have florals everywhere. And like I have Christmas floral stuff and Christmas stuff up there, decals, more fabric over there. Then I have some seasonal things over there as well, some frames, and then like I said, plastic, floral, wood, wood shapes. And then I also have more wood here because I do craft a lot with wood. And then glass. This one I kind of did not label because I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. It's just an extra bucket. Then I have foam down there, and then just some stone pieces down there that I've been using up slowly. So a lot of upcycled material that, you know, could be trash, but I kind of save it because you never know. I do like to do like actual trash to treasure DIYs. I did not touch this shelf. This is all stuff that I've made and I want to remake, or it has you know, I no longer like kind of thing. So all of that shelf is there. And then back here is all my extra decor that I switch out seasonally, so that kind of stays all there. There's all the signs and just different things. So it is jam-packed, but it is organized. For me, at least, I know where things are. It's easily, I find things easily. So let me just kind of give you an idea what's in here. So this is all my bowls and things for paint. This is just, I have a staple gun, heat gun, extra glue gun. I have an embossing tool that goes in here as well. And then this one is like my crafting junk drawer. Pretty much anything that odds and ends. There's twist ties, there's screws, there's clothespins, anything that I kind of don't know where to put, I put it in there. And then over here I have my adhesives, so I should replenish my glue sticks. I have so many extra glue sticks still left over from daycare, so I'm just gonna add that. But just different glue stuff is here. This is most of my acrylic paint. I do have doubles stored in this bin, and this is where a lot of the doubles are. I also kind of have, I'm just going to give you a little glimpse, wall of some. I want to eventually cover this whole up. This is just all the pictures I have taken over the years that I did home daycare, so I want to kind of put that in here to you know, it was a big chunk of my life, so, and I love these kids, so I want to have a little wall kind of in memory of them. And then over here is just all my spray paints right now. I don't have a lot. All my chalk paint stuff is in a different area because whenever I paint furniture, I can't shove it in here, obviously. So I just use it over there where there's a little bit more room. So all my chalk painting stuff is there, except my brushes. They're here, but that's easily moved. moved, so I think this is good. It's nice and clean for a fresh start for the new year. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this video. You can see I have several videos for my craft room makeover and how I overhauled this whole room last year when I was switching it. This used to be toy storage area and I switched it into my craft room so that way it's tucked away in a corner, so you know, if I'm having company and kids want to be downstairs, they're not seeing all my mess. I can be messy and leave it. I don't have to always clean it. So I like that it's kind of tucked away. This is obviously not finished basement, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, this area is supposed to be a bathroom, but we don't need to use it right now. We don't need the space for that, so I'm using it for what I need it. So, like I said, I will link that video in Eye in the Sky at the end of the video as well, so you can check that out to see how it went from looking one way to looking the other way. So, I hope you had enjoyed this video. I hope you found it inspirational to get your craft room in order for the new year, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Bye!